Namboski. I like it, Doris, but she did with big than Avi. I like Satana, she did make me good the Gaga. I like Joanna, cause people like her. I like Isabella, and I also like Tama. I like the big so today why you do me so. It's no.
So the music presentation that we've been waiting for finally happened last night, and guys, Big Brother wowed both the viewers and the housemates. It was so beautiful to watch. So he brought the likes of Tony Umez, Eukaria and Nobi, Iyanya, and sorry, the other woman's the Omoumi, yeah, Omoumi. So he brought two actors from Nollywood and two artists from our music industry, from Nigerian music industry, to come and be the judges for both the Awaja task and for the music presentation. And it was very fun the way he introduced them into the house. He first of all called what's her name, Sultana. Sultana was the one that played the role of, that was during their Awaja rehearsal. Sultana played the role of Eukaria and Nobi. So she was the first person that people are introduced into the house yesterday night. So he first of all called Sultana up and asked her, what character did you play during your rehearsal? And she said Eukaria and Nobi. And there was this 60-second silence. And then after that, Eukaria and Nobi walked in, and it was so, it was so fun. The housemates were wild. Even the viewers, I'm sure everybody in their house that was watching was wild. And after that, Omoumi entered. No, after that, Tony, he called what's this guy's name, Kebobo. Kebobo stood up and asked him what character did he play during the rehearsal, and Kebobo was like Tony Umez, and immediately Tony Umez walked in. I mean, Big Brother is a gamer, yeah. He's a gamer. He knows how to do these things. He followed the sequence that made it very fun for us, the viewers, and also for the housemates. So it was just fun. And then followed by Omoumi and then Nyanya. So they were the judges, and the housemates. They started with their first presentation, which was the music presentation, and Jayson J went first. He was the first person to perform, followed by Konyi, and then was it Konyi? No, followed by Dinari, and then Konyi came and did his own, and Mensan performed, and then they had the drama session where the first team presented their own drama, and then the second team presented their, and the judges were the ones that analyzed their performance and scored them based on how they did the thing. They all did well, they all tried. I mean, they are not professional actors or dancers or singers, right? So this was like their first time doing something like this. And even though they did not score them 100 aside Jayson J, but they did well. And I'm sure with time, they will continue to work on their crafts and to get better, right? But I liked the way that these judges they're able to identify that Jayson J is very good at what he does. It was Omoumi. I think she was the first person that commented on his performance, and she asked him, are you an artist, are you one of us? And the guy said yes, that he's an artist, he's also a songwriter. And yeah, they cheered him on that he did very great, and the others too did very well. They did well. And at the end of the whole thing, Big Brother said that the housemates won their wager. Since week one, they've been doing their wager, like it has been like a competition between the housemates. They'll be divided into two. Each group will compete against the other, and at the end of the day, they'll have just one winner. Any group that wins will get to be in charge of food for that week, for the coming week. But for that yesterday's wager, Big Brother said no. If every one of you puts in their best efforts, you guys did well. So for that, the whole house won their wager, and there's not going to be anything like food scarcity for the week. They will all have food. They'll have equal access to the food this week. There will be nothing like this group did not win, so whatever will give them is what they'll have to make do with. So everyone has equal access to the food. So if they want to squander the food, if they want to finish everything in one day, they will do that, and all of them will have, like, they will face the whatever consequences comes out from their actions. It will be a collective thing. So yeah, I'm happy for them. At least they will have enough food this week. So I know I made a video sometime this week. Can't remember exactly when, about Faith and Emissive's fight, and how he went back to apologize to her and all of that. So I think it was yesterday. Showmax released the actual footage of the fights of their last fight their last fight that happened. It's very glaring who was at fault, what happened, what led to what. And people have been raving on the timeline, like, why has people not said anything about this fight? Because people have been trying to term Emisi that she's playing the sympathy game. She wants to get sympathy votes from people so she would win and all of that. And even though I don't buy into that narrative, but for Showmax to bring out that video yesterday, it's like an eye opener to a lot of people that has been saying so many ill things about Emisi. I'll just let you guys watch the video and then I'll come back. There's really a lot of reasons why this brother needs to call these people to order, especially Faith. Faith needs to be called to order for this very action that he carried out here, because I mean, Mrs. level of emotional intelligence and be self-control, it's top notch. She has to be very commended, though. It has to be commended. I'm not sure I would have reacted exactly the way she reacted if that situation was like, if I was the one in that situation, because I can't watch somebody come at me to collect what a pot I was using to make food, which had my food inside. You didn't just throw it away. You threw the food at me on my face. No, that provocation is on a high level, and I'm not sure I was just going to stand and watch that person or look at that person. No, I would have reacted in a very bad way. I would have. I'm not even capping. I would have. So for her to be able to maintain her cool, and then she just walked away, and then there were other housemates there. She was even speaking to Victory at the time when that thing happened. She was speaking with Victory, holding the pan, and then Faith just came and dragged that pan from her, poured the food away, and poured the remaining on her face, to the point that the food particles splashed on Victory, because we could see Victory trying to dust it off his body, and Victory was even shocked. It was like, what's going on here? He was shocked. And then for Big Brother to just let all that slide, that's too much. And this thing happened since last week. Big Brother just kept quiet. I'm sure if Big Brother reacts tomorrow about it, maybe gives him a strike or a warning, or decides to punish Faith with something, I'm sure it's because viewers have started speaking up again against the act again. Because that last week, the information was not very clear. We didn't see any video footage to back the gist up. It was just hearsay that there was an altercation, and even the way they put it, they said Emisi threw her food, threw the pot on Faith's face. Whereas now that the actual footage is out, it has shown that it was Faith that dragged the pot from her, threw the food away, and then threw it on her face. That's very bad for someone that claims to be exposed, to know all the things he knows, so he doesn't know how to control his emotions. Now it makes sense why, after everything he did, he now decided to go and apologize to the girl. To even think that the apology was a fake apology, because it was not coming from deep down his heart. He was apologizing based off the fact that he feels like she's a strong contender outside. Ew. Like, that's an absolute rubbish. Anyway, I just hope that Big Brother will actually wake up. I know he's being lenient because he doesn't want to do things that will make the housemates, that will cause them to be scared of expressing themselves or getting into altercations, because obviously we want the show to be very entertaining. But then there is a thin line between entertainment and wickedness, right? Or will I call it, in fact, there's a thin line between provocation and wickedness. I don't know how to put it. I don't know, but I'm sure you guys will understand what I'm saying. You can entertain someone even while you're trying to provoke another person. You can entertain, but you don't go and give somebody a blow on the face and you call that entertainment. That's not entertainment. Again, that's now being physically abusive, and that should not be. Is not supposed to be condoned on an international platform like Big Brother. It shouldn't be. condoned, and it should not be overlooked too. Faith needs to be cautioned. He needs to be punished for what he did, because it was a very serious one. But then, my Nigerian brothers and sisters, we know how to overdo things. We always go overboard without, I don't know, without knowing it. Every little opportunity that we see like this, we overuse it, and that's a problem, because I don't see any reason why some people are now calling for faith disqualification. In fact, they're not just calling for his disqualification. They are saying that his medical license should be withdrawn. They are calling on the withdraw his license, so that when he comes out of the house, he will not be able to practice because of one. I know that mistake is not like a very simple mistake, but it's not that big. It's not that much of a big deal, to the point that people will now be calling for his license to be withdrawn. That is too much. That is just doing too much. He can be punished. He can even be given a strike with some punishment. But I don't think that calling for the withdrawal of his license is a right move. Please, let's not tarnish people's future just because of just because of momentary emotions that would fade with time. And let's also always remember that this is a reality TV show. These people are not being real. Some of them forget that there is a life after the show. They are all mostly invested on the fact that they want to do content, they want to bring content, they want to win the most active housemates of the week and all of that. They are more focused on the money, forgetting that there is life outside of the house, there is life outside of the show. So let's just try and extend grace to them. I know it's not that easy, but let's try to be more logical most times than letting our emotions to run us. And yeah, I think after I'd want to end this video here, but I'm going to attach another video just to, just to spice up the timeline, because yeah, Jayson J is my boy, and I'm going to hype him with every opportunity I get. I will hype Jayson. So yeah, but before I do that, because I don't know if I'll be saying anything again on this video, please guys, do well to like my video, drop your comments in the comment section, share my video, and yeah, enjoy the rest of the video. I'll see you guys in my next one. Thank you.
So JJ, I had somebody say voice so good they named him twice. Yeah! I love your confidence, and it was obvious you enjoyed yourself. Well done.
Thank you.
Well, JJ.
Yes, sir.
They've said it all. You are a wonderful performer. Wonderful performer.